Hello YouTube, and welcome to my office, or my smoke room. It's not in the house, it's in one of the farm buildings, but it's nice enough. It's a bit cold now. We're going to get a cold night with frost, but I'm dressed for the occasion. Maybe not so good looking, but warm. I was hoping to be able to show you some the results of my recent what should we call it, credit card therapy or internet therapy. I've been buying some tobacco and some pipe stems on internet. I've been running out of I've not been running out of tobacco. I've got plenty of tobacco, but there's always room for more. And but I was running out of pipe stems or mouthpieces, so I ordered some more from Vermont Freehand, and they should have been here, but they got stalled in Swedish customs. Not because it's illegal to buy pipe stems from abroad, but because since January this year, all packages or boxes from outside of the EU that people order, doesn't apply to gifts, but when you purchase something, you have to pay value-added tax, and that is done when the package enters Sweden. It is held, and they check out the label. They don't open the boxes; they just check out the label, the sticker you have to put on the package before you ship it away. The seller has to put on before they ship it away, and the value they put there, and you pay the tax accordingly. But if the seller put down just a really low value, you still have to pay. There's a minimum VAT. It's around $8, I think. So even if you buy something for just $1, the VAT will be $8, and the pipe stems are stuck there. I paid for them now, so they'll be on their way, but they haven't reached me. And in the week to come, I will order tobacco from both Germany and the US, and in the week to come, the tobacco from the US will probably get the same treatment, but I'll have to pay a bit more tax for them, the tobaccos. I'm not overly concerned that they'll open the package, because the amount of parcels and boxes they get is staggering, so there's no way they can open anything but a small fraction. And I don't think that fraction has changed since we got this new law. So hopefully next week I will receive my it'll be by the end of next week I'll receive my tobacco orders. The new stems I've ordered is for the pipes I plan to make and actually also have made. I made, for me, pipe making is really therapeutic, and I really like the sanding part, where I sit the sandpaper and just rub it. It's really calming, and it's a bit like meditation. So I made this pipe. It's an ash wood. And I don't have a stem to go with it. I had a stem when I started, but I managed to break it when I was trying to bend it a little. And that was my last stem. So I hope one of the stems that are on their way to me will fit. Otherwise I'll probably make a pipe sacrifice with that pipe. I've talked before, I don't know if it was last winter or the winter before, about sacrificing a pipe with tobacco. When I'm sitting outside by the fire, just putting the pipe on the fire as a sacrifice to the pipe and tobacco gods. And no, I don't really believe there are any pipe and tobacco gods, but I don't know. The thought of doing it has some appeal to me, and if I can't find a stem that will go with the pipe, I might just do that. This is another pipe I made. Recently. It's also an ash pipe, but the grain didn't come out as good as on this one. I don't know if you can see the front. You've got the core, I think, of the wood shows really well. On this pipe the core isn't here, it's on the side, and for some reason it doesn't show off as good as the other pipe, despite they're both ash pipes. And in this pipe, it's the first smoke of it, or with it. I've got some Yachtsman Navy plug, and it's, when I checked, it's a Virginia Burley blend, and when I checked it on I've smoked it before, but prior to making the video I had a look at tobaccoreviews.com again, and it said that it's tobacco in the typical Irish tradition. And I'm not really sure what the typical Irish tradition is, but to me it's a strong, heavy, stout tobacco with a lot of body and I don't know, pure tobacco taste, but also with some sweetness in the background, and I really like it. I've been making quite a lot of pipes recently. That's the reason I've been running out of stems, and I've been thinking about my pipe making, or making new pipes all the time and smoking them, and what the Artful Codger said about getting to know your pipe. And not always chasing new pipes and new tobaccos. You should focus on your current pipes and your everyday tobaccos, and really get to know them. And that's true. I really think that's true. But on the other hand, I like making pipes, and when I made them, I want to smoke them just to see how they smoke. And I don't know, that's what works for me as a pipe smoker, so I'll keep doing it. That said, I think that the best smokes I get in the pipes that I've had for a while, where there's a really good cake built up and built up. So yeah. And for me, pipe smoking is so much more than just putting the pipe in my mouth and puffing. It's choosing what pipe to smoke, what tobacco to put in it, and since I'm a big fan of plugs, I like the preparation of the plug, cutting it up in cubes or whatever way I want to smoke it. Depends on how much time I've got on my hands. So I believe that what the Artful Codger said has caused some controversy in the YTPC, and I as I said, I agree with him and I disagree, and I think that's wise words, and he didn't really mean to point his fingers at anyone if people felt offended or felt that he was criticizing him. I don't think that was the spirit the video was made. It was just a way of pointing to one way to smoke your pipe and one dimension of pipe smoking. And I didn't get my tobaccos or my mouthpieces in the mail today, but I got this. That's Rökringar smoke rings. It's the magazine of the Swedish Pipe Club, and it's the latest number. There are 4 numbers per year. and it's always good read. The man who makes them, Jan Andersson, has written a couple of books about pipe makers. He wrote one about Bo Nord and also one about Scandinavian pipe makers. So he's a good writer. So what else can I tell you? I'm feeling old. No, well, yes, I am. My oldest son is turning 12 on Monday, and I can't really understand where the years have gone. It seems like not long ago we brought him home from the hospital after he was born, and my wife and I were both really scared, happy but scared, because we didn't really know how to look after this little baby child. I mean, you can read books and go to classes, but there's no real way to prepare yourself to being a parent and having this really tiny person that so much relies on you. And now he's turning 12. They say that time flies when you're having a good time, but it flies even when you're struggling with life as well. Yeah, I'll stop here. And thanks for watching. Take care, and hope to see you soon again.